What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Marks. So this is your match preview for the game against Tottenham out in Slough World Cup Stadium, of course, as we take them on tomorrow in a 12 o'clock kickoff UK time. And this is going to be an interesting one. Of course, I've got a guest on the channel, of course, sent over a video, Harry Scarfy, of course, from Scarfy Spurs Talk, and he will be, of course, talking about his thoughts going into this game. But I mean, this is an interesting one. We haven't had the best of luck so far in pre-season. We've only won one game, and that was behind closed doors against Carlisle United. But let's get into it. Let's talk about this game against Spurs tomorrow. So, like I just said there in the intro, we haven't had the best of luck in pre-season so far. We've only won behind closed doors against Carlisle United, which was a 4-0 win. But so far in the public games, we've lost 4-0 to Celtic, we've lost 3-2 to Arsenal, and we've lost 1-0 to Team K-League. Now, we are playing the last of the Asian Tour games, which is against Tottenham tomorrow in that 12 o'clock kickoff slot. And this is a chance for us to hopefully bounce back, hopefully, get a result in this Asian tour, and hopefully get our first win in public matches in this pre-season tour as well. After this game, of course, the lads will fly back to the UK in time for our game against Espanyol. And then, of course, the game against Atletico Madrid before we start our Premier League season. But looking at it, Spurs are going into this one, of course, and they've had a decent run of results already. They've had a win against Reading, which was a 2-1 win. They had a win against Reading of 2-1. They had a 2-2 draw with Wickham. They had a 0-0 draw with Luton, and their most recent one, of course, which was on the 31st of July, was, of course, a 1-0 win against Arsenal in Asia. It's Hong Kong, of course. So they've had to fly from Hong Kong to South Korea. So they're going to be a little bit jet lagged, I would say, going into this game. But I mean, obviously, it's a pre-season game. The main focus of the game is, like I've been saying quite a lot throughout these preview videos, is to get the minutes into the legs of the players. And we've been seeing Eddie do that a lot. We've seen Eddie, rotate the team heavily. We've seen a lot of moments like that throughout this pre-season already. And I've got to say, I'm looking forward to, once again, hopefully getting to see a bit more of Seung-Soo Park, or Park Seung-Soo. Of course, our South Korean wonder kid who came on in the K-League game, of course, and just absolutely set it alight forward. And I hope to see a little bit more of him in the game tomorrow against Spurs. Who knows, maybe Eddie might give him a chance from the start, but we'll have to wait and see. And hopefully we'll get to see, obviously, more of the brilliance of Anthony Elanga as well. And hopefully, like I say, we'll get to also see the lads, pick up a win in this pre-season, other than the game against Carlisle United, which was behind closed doors at Dorsley Pod before we're headed away, of course, on that trip to Austria, which feels like a while back now. But we're going into this one against the Tottenham side that have had to travel from Hong Kong. So who knows, they might have a little bit of jet lag in their legs going into this one. And then there's all of the talk behind the scenes as well of their star player, Heung-min Son, moving away from Tottenham, as well as he's wanting to move away to the MLS leagues, being heavily reported. But my thoughts going into this one, like I say, it's the main focus of getting the minutes into the legs, but hopefully we do see, the lads come away with a win against Tottenham. And let's see, what Harry has to say going into this one from the Spurs side of things. And then, of course, we will wrap out the video with my score prediction for this game.
What's happening, people? Harry Scarf here, football content creator, YouTuber and football writer. And big up and really thanks for this opportunity. Make sure you like and subscribe to 100% Mags. Pleasure to be talking to you today. I'm looking forward to this game. At the time of recording, we haven't played Arsenal yet on the Thursday, our first game over in South Korea. So I'm not sure whether we'll pick up any new injuries or not. But no, as I said, I'm looking forward to it. I think we're talking about two clubs that have had poor transfer windows to date. Obviously, you more recently, Aaron Ramsdale getting him in the door, I think is a sensible sign as a number 2 goalkeeper. I don't think maybe as good as some people make out. I think he struggled at Southampton, but there's no secret about it that you need to do more in the window. Keeping hold of Isak is very key. I don't think he'll feature in this game. So we'll have to see what we get from this game. It's a big indicator for both sets of managers in Eddie Howe and Thomas Frank what more is needed. They both know that they need more in the window, but maybe priority positions will become more evident, let's say, in this game. So now I'm looking forward to it. Score prediction is quite hard to predict. I'd have to go back my side, I suppose, Spurs. I'm going to go with 2-1 Tottenham. Be interesting. I mean, I'm hoping to see Mohamed Kudus, new signing. Of course, you always want to see your new signing. Apart from that, I want to see quite a strong team. I'd want to see that as kind of fringe players, we call it. Players that maybe we don't know whether they're going to be in that kind of team or not. So, interesting one. I don't know whether Maddison or Solanke will make it. It might come too soon for them. If they feature, obviously we want to play them for a few minutes, get to see them, but not want to risk them back. But looking forward to this game. All the best for the rest of the season, and up the Spurs.
So you heard what Harry had to say there. Quite positive for Tottenham. He is obviously he wants them to go into this game, and he wants them to do really, really well. But he does think it will be a very tough game. He is saying that the teams will be mainly focusing on getting the minutes into the legs, and like me, he's obviously going with a score prediction for his own team, and I'm going to go with score prediction for my own team here. I'm going to go for us against Tottenham, and I'm going to say Newcastle to come away from this game with a tight scoreline of let's say 2-1 win against Spurs. But like I say, the main focus of this game is purely to get the minutes into the legs of the players, and allow us to get rid of that rustiness ahead of the brand new Premier League season. We've still got 2 games left to do that. We've got the Espanyol game, and we've got the Atletico Madrid game to do that in after this game against Spurs tomorrow in Seattle, of course, which is a 12 o'clock kickoff. You know where to watch it. It is on the Newcastle United website, and of course the Newcastle United app if you are a Mags member. If you're not, then it is $4.99 to pay for the match, or you can watch it on one of probably a number of streams that there might be online, as there has been throughout this pre-season. But till next time, make sure to hit that like, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos that I put out on the channel today as well, regarding the Benjamin Sesko news, and of course the announcement video of Aaron Ramsdale to Newcastle United as well. And I'll see you all for the next one. However, lads.